Okay guys, so this trick is going to show you what you can do as a card shark or magician if you have full control of a deck of cards. Now if you go to a casino, you'll know that the cards are always given first what's known as a riffle shuffle. Now the riffle shuffle attempts to put the cards sort of interwoven one by one so you get a full new order to the cards. The cards are then cut so that you get a new top card. For example, here you get the 7 of clubs. Normally it would only be cut once, but here, just to show you that it does change the top card, you would get the 4 of hearts. Now what most people don't know is that the dealer then has the right to reshuffle the cards if he sort of suggests there may be any sort of cheating going on in the casino. For example, some nights they'll be put on alert because they know someone's coming or whatever, so they'll take extra care in making sure the cards are properly shuffled. So once the cards are shuffled, the games or the cards will begin. Now, I'm not going to actually play a game of poker or blackjack or whatever. I'm going to try and tell you a story, okay? Now, this story is about a guy called Cena who actually was out the other night and he met up with a couple of girls. They were 2 brunettes. Now, he was with them for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 minutes. Then he met up with their friends, which were 2 redheads, which is pretty nice, I've got to say. Now, he was with these redheads and they said, look, what's your name? And he said, my name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots. Now, after talking to the girls for a bit longer, they wanted to go out with him. So they said, right, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to come out with us? We're going out to 673 King Street. And he said, sure, that sounds like a plan, but is there any sort of cover charge or parking charge I need to pay? And they said, yeah, you need to pay 25 quid. And he was like, 25 quid? I can pay that in my sleep, no problem. At that moment, his phone rang, right? So he cut into his pocket to find his phone, and when he did, he said, my name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down! So he picked up the phone and started talking to his friends, and his friend said, look, I don't know what to do tonight. No one's going out with me, and I just want something to do. Can I come out with you? And John, being the nice guy he is, he said, sure, you can come out with us to 700 and something King Street. I don't know it exactly. Now the girls got a bit annoyed at that. They said, no, no, no. It's 673 King Street. He then told his friend, okay, it's 673 King Street, meet us there. Now his friend was like, is there a parking charge or a cover charge I need to pay? And yeah, he was like, yeah, it's 25 quid. And he said, well, his friend said, look, I've only got 10 quid, there's no way I can pay that. But John knew that he was lying. He knew that actually he had 40 quid and therefore could pay the parking charge. Once his friend got caught out on this, they had a little chat, a little argument, but eventually they made up, and you know what? John, for no reason at all, said, John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down! So the girls and his friend and John went out to play poker, and they actually met up with 2 friends. Randy Orton and The Undertaker were there as well. So what they were doing is they were about to start playing poker, and John was dealing. And John saw The Undertaker, one of his besoms from back in the day, and was like, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make The Undertaker get a good hand. I'm going to give him 2 4s and 3 8s. That's a full house in poker, and that's pretty good. Now, obviously, though, Randy Orton is a good mate of John, even more so. So John was like, I'll give him a better hand. I'll give him the 4 9s, which is an even better hand than a full house. But obviously, John had invited his friend that night, and he knew that he had to give him a good hand. So he gave his friend an 8 with the 4 aces. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Now this was a weird casino. When you win, you don't shout bingo or well done or anything else normal. You actually shout potato. So his friend was like, potato! It was a bit odd behaviour, to say the least. But what his friend couldn't believe is that John started walking over to the pot to collect his money. And he was like, look, why are you doing this? And then John was like, John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses! Are you kidding me right now? And John knew that he had won because he had a straight flush in spades. That's all the cards, and that's the story. If you're a card shark, you know where every card is. I hope you enjoyed that trick, guys. If you really liked it, please press that like button down below. It helps a ton. And if you want to see more, then definitely subscribe. I'm going to be probably doing a lot more magic tricks over the coming weeks as I'm actually going away interrailing, so it's going to be quite hard to edit any videos. I should have a video of my time there though when I come back. But until then, hope you enjoy the tricks and see you guys next time. Now watch, if we take the card box and just rub it over the 7, you can actually see it change into the Queen.